How anger management can help address addiction. Anger management is often overlooked when it comes to addiction treatment. However, anger management can be an extremely effective tool in helping people address their addiction. Anger is a powerful emotion that can often lead to destructive behaviors. When left unchecked, anger can cause people to make bad decisions and act out in harmful ways. In this video, we will discuss the link between anger and addiction, and how anger management can help people overcome their addictions. What is anger management? Anger management is the process of learning how to identify and cope with anger. It is important because it can help you control your emotions and reactions, communicate better, and resolve conflicts peacefully. There are a variety of different techniques that can be used for anger management. Some people may benefit from relaxation exercises or therapy, while others may find that journaling or talking to a friend can help them work through their anger. Ultimately, the goal is to find what works best for you in order to help you manage your anger in a healthy way. If you are struggling to control your anger, it is important to seek professional help. A therapist can work with you to identify the root cause of your anger and develop a plan to address it. If you are not ready to see a therapist, there are also many helpful books and articles on anger management that can provide guidance. While anger is a normal emotion, it can be destructive if it isn't managed properly. Learning how to deal with anger in a healthy way is an important skill that everyone should strive to develop. With some effort and practice, you can learn how to manage your anger in a way that works for you. How does anger management affect addiction? It depends on the individual and the severity of their addiction. However, anger management can definitely help individuals with substance use disorder in recovery by teaching them how to deal with their emotions in a healthy way. Addiction is often caused by trauma or pain that the person is trying to numb with substances. When individuals with substance use disorder are able to work through their anger in a constructive way, it can help them to deal with the underlying issues that led to their addiction. When we get angry, our bodies produce stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones can cause changes in our brain that make us more likely to act impulsively and engage in risky behaviors. Over time, chronic exposure to these stress hormones can lead to addiction. There are a few ways that anger management can help prevent addiction. By teaching us how to cope with stress in a healthy way, by helping us to understand and control our anger, by providing support and guidance from professionals. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, there are many resources available to help. Seek professional help from a therapist or counselor who specializes in addiction recovery. There are also many 12-step programs like Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous that can be extremely helpful. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. What is the link between anger and addiction? It's been said that anger is one of the emotions that can lead to addiction. While it's not the only emotion that can do so, it is definitely one of the most common. There are a few different ways to look at this link. One way is to consider how anger can lead to addiction. When someone is feeling angry, they may be more likely to turn to drugs or alcohol in order to self-medicate. This is because these substances can help to numb the pain and discomfort that comes with being angry. Another way to look at the link between anger and addiction is to consider how addiction can lead to anger. When someone is struggling with addiction, they may become angry as a result of the negative consequences that come with it. For example, they may be angry at themselves for not being able to quit, or they may be angry at the people in their life who have been affected by their addiction. No matter which way you look at it, there is definitely a link between anger and addiction. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, it's important to seek help from a professional. They can help you understand the link between anger and addiction, and they can also provide you with the tools you need to overcome your addiction. If you're struggling with anger, there are also ways to get help. You can talk to a therapist or counselor about the things that make you angry, and they can help you develop healthy coping mechanisms. You don't have to struggle with anger or addiction alone. There is help available, and you can get started on the road to recovery today. Anger management techniques that can be used in addiction treatment. First, it's important to understand what anger is. Anger is a normal emotion that everyone experiences from time to time. It's a natural response to feeling frustrated, threatened, or helpless. When you feel angry, your body releases certain hormones that prepare you to fight or flight. This can cause your heart rate and blood pressure to rise, your muscles to tense up, and you may even start to sweat. While anger is a normal emotion, it's important to learn how to manage it in a healthy way. Uncontrolled anger can lead to problems at home, work, or school, and can negatively affect your physical and mental health. It can also damage relationships, cause problems with the law, and lead to self-destructive behaviors. Here are a few tips for managing anger in a healthy way. Talk to someone who will listen without judging or trying to fix your problem. Sometimes just venting to a friend or family member can help you feel better. Identify your triggers. What are the things that tend to make you angry? Once you know what your triggers are, you can try to avoid them or be prepared to deal with them in a healthy way. Try relaxation techniques. Deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and visualization can all help to reduce stress and tension. Exercise. Physical activity can help to release built-up anger and frustration. If you're having trouble managing your anger on your own, talking to a therapist can be very helpful. A therapist can teach you healthy coping skills and help you to understand the root cause of your anger. What are the benefits of using anger management in addiction treatment? Anger management can be beneficial for people in addiction treatment for a number of reasons. First, anger is a common emotion that can trigger relapse for people in recovery. Learning to manage and cope with anger in a healthy way can help reduce the risk of relapse. Second, managing anger can help improve overall mental health. Anger is often a symptom of underlying mental health conditions, such as depression and anxiety. Finally, anger management can help improve relationships. People in recovery often have strained relationships with family and friends. Learning to manage anger can help improve these relationships and make them more supportive and positive. Overall, anger management can be a helpful tool for people in addiction treatment. By managing anger, people in treatment can reduce the risk of relapse, improve mental health, and improve relationships. If you are in treatment and struggling to manage your anger, talk to your therapist or counselor about incorporating anger management into your treatment plan. How to get help for anger management and addiction. There are a few different ways that you can get help for anger management and addiction. You can seek professional help, join a support group, or read self-help books. Professional help is often the most effective way to deal with anger management and addiction. A therapist can help you understand the root causes of your anger and addiction and develop healthy coping mechanisms. If you are struggling with addiction, a professional can also help you find the right treatment program. Support groups can be a great way to share your experiences with others who are facing similar challenges. These groups can provide invaluable support and advice. There are many online and offline support groups available for anger management and addiction. Self-help books can be a great resource for learning more about anger management and addiction. These books can provide valuable insights and strategies for dealing with these issues. There are many different titles available, so you should be able to find one that meets your needs. No matter which route you choose, getting help for anger management and addiction is an important step in taking control of your life. With the right help, you can learn to manage your anger and addiction in healthy ways. You can also find the support you need to make lasting changes in your life. How to find a good anger management program. If you're looking for an anger management program, there are a few things you should keep in mind. First, make sure the program is run by qualified professionals. Second, the program should be designed specifically for anger management. Programs that focus on general mental health or stress management may not be as effective. Third, look for a program that offers a variety of methods for managing anger, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, relaxation techniques, and education about anger triggers and coping mechanisms. Finally, choose a program that has a good track record and is recommended by other mental health professionals. With these factors in mind, you should be able to find a good anger management program that meets your needs.